Okay, bro. Talk to me a little bit about like where you were at in August before we kind of talked about coaching.
Honestly, I just casually like I still went to the gym, say about 5 days a week, but I wasn't really dialed in on my nutrition or like tracking my workouts and tracking my progress. So like I didn't take it too seriously, but
Just do it.
yeah, I definitely ate whatever. I didn't track what I ate. It was a lot more I wasn't very disciplined with what I ate for sure. I tried to eat like roughly around like 200 grams of protein, but I didn't really track it. I kind of eyeballed it. And yeah, that's just about it. That's all I
Like
really took into consideration.
when we talked, like we even talked like before, like we'd watch the same fucking fitness YouTubers. Like we knew all,
Yeah.
like we'd watch Chris Jones, the scout track like every molecule of his food. We'd see
Yeah,
that.
for
So like you obviously knew the importance of it. I feel like,
yeah.
right? It's just a matter of kind of doing it. And
Yeah.
then when did that sort of kind of switch kind of like flip for you?
Honestly, yo, I just wanted to see like how far I could push myself, and I realized that like I needed someone to hold me a bit more accountable than I did myself. So, you know, from us working together, we see the difference. Like from we were just talking about the photos and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like there's a massive difference, and tracking every day has just become second nature after a while. So,
Yeah, I don't think you've missed a day in a very, very long time. Like even if
yeah,
you blow up, like and you just
yeah,
shit ton of food, like I still see it, which is good.
yeah,
Not ideal, but you can still see it. Like we're still living life. And I feel like
yeah,
you found a really good balance between obviously like putting in the work, eating in a deficit, but like there's
yeah,
times where you go out and you have like your dinners or you have your parties,
yeah,
whatever, and like it's a little bit higher, but like overall we've seen that trend go down.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like what us working together, like I realized that like one bad day like doesn't define like the whole week. And it really helps me like over time, like now, like if I go out for dinner, like I don't really shame myself and like guilt trip myself. Like I'll go out, enjoy my dinner, and then just the next day is just back to normal.
What's been like the biggest change for you outside of just the scale, like over the past like 10 months, I think. Yeah. So
I think overall, I've just been living a healthier lifestyle, more active lifestyle. Like literally, when your diet, I feel like your diet is like the foundation of everything you do. So cleaning up my diet really helped me become more active. Like my body feels better, my back feels better. Because when we first started working together, I had some hip pain and stuff like that, and we fixed that. And yeah, just mostly that. Like, just my lifestyle has pretty much changed. It's done at 180, which is good. I still have times where, like, I just like to laze around but, for the most part, like, I'm pretty active. You see with my steps and shit like that.
I know you're like fucking squatting and stuff now, which is not something you did before. We got you
Yeah,
actually,
no.
we got you training legs. So
Yeah, for real.
tell me a little bit about that. How is like I know you like never trained legs before, and now I got you
Uh-huh.
trained legs like 3 times a week at some point, and you're like
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
but talk to me a bit about that.
Yeah, it was good. And, like, it really helps you have a well balanced physique, and it takes some time to getting used to, but now like I actually enjoy hitting legs and shit like that because when you start seeing progress in your lifts and in the mirror, like it only pushes you to want more, right?
You've been training for a hot minute, like you're really strong, dude, but like your
Hmm.
legs are never really at that top potential, and
Yeah,
that's just a lot of muscle that's on the table that hasn't been added to the frame, and
yeah,
that's a huge part. And like, even though your weight has probably come down so much, there's probably a lot of
yeah,
muscle that got added to your legs in that process
yeah,
because
for sure.
so many times, right?
Even though we cut so much weight, like I definitely like my top lifts are still just about the same, or if not, like there's lifts that like I've hit PRs on during the cut just because I feel like we've taken such a like sustainable approach, and we weren't like crash dieting or stuff like that. Like I've tried that shit and it didn't work. But like we just like sustainably lost like a few pounds each month, and like over time it's just a massive difference.
Yeah, it's like it's been like gradual, which is good. Like
Hmm.
we both knew going into this, like it was going to be a long-term process.
Yeah,
I know you want to step on a show on a stage one day. That'd be so
yeah,
fucking.
for sure.
So it's just a matter of getting down to that point, kind of feeling it out, and then
Hmm.
we'll go back into like a build phase, right? So
Yeah.
in terms of this whole process, like, is there anything that you would change about it? What did you like? What did you not like?
Everything was good. It was easy to reach out to you, talk to you. If I needed some motivation during the middle of the week, I definitely hit your line, and there was nothing you didn't do really, to be honest. Like you were good with making changes to like the workout plans and giving me. You even like give like food to eat. Like you like if I need something to eat, and I'll ask you, and then you give it to me.
Yeah, sometimes I just go over to your house and just give you food, right?
No, 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 no,
Nah, I'm kidding.
no. But like, just little diet hacks to eat more volume. But like at the end of the day, you can't do the work for me, right? You can only give me guidance. So
If you have like any words for someone who's like maybe on the fence about coaching or like working with a coach, like what would you kind of tell them?
okay, so if you're on the fence, the at the bare minimum, you should definitely reach out and talk to Coach K, because uh at the bare minimum, he's gonna give you just solid advice, like, and he's gonna be honest with you and transparent with you. And I feel like that's what's really missing with coaching. And he's easy to talk to. He's not an asshole. So
Except when
sorry, my girl's here. It's just like moving shit around. But yeah, no, definitely. If you're on the fence, just reach out to Coach K, and he'll show you. At the bare minimum, you'll get a good conversation out of it.
facts. I try to be nice to talk to.
Yeah.
Kind of hard
Well,
to.
you're mean to me, but
Anand has personally requested to be to get message fat fuck every day for like the past.
yeah,
So
I've literally been bullied into submission.
whoa,
But
whoa.
it's worked.
Really, bro, you literally asked me to do it to you. Like I
No, I definitely asked. I definitely asked. I definitely asked.
so if you're looking for that type of coaching where you want to be bullied into your results, we have that package available for you. So that's just a different thing. What's one thing you learned training wise, nutrition wise? Like what's one thing you kind of took away from this entire experience in terms of like maybe
Not
it's
here doing it with a coach, so hire Coach K. And
what
I'm not even saying that just to say, like, it's honestly like changed how I train, how I lift, how I eat. So it's definitely something that I recommend for anybody who really wants to take their long-term health pretty seriously. Is just to have somebody to help you show the way. It's a lot harder doing it by yourself, and if you want your goals quicker and have a more sustainable physique and relationship with food, quite honestly, you should definitely look into hiring a coach.
yeah, that's actually a huge thing. A lot one of the biggest things we talked about was like binging and stuff, especially
Yeah, no,
house. And I think we've navigated that pretty well when it comes.
yeah, no. Like you can't fix shit like that overnight, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I think that's a huge part in like people want quick results. And honestly, when you sign up for coaching with me, it's not gonna be fucking quick. Like there have been
Yeah.
months where we worked together and the weight didn't change. And it's
Yeah.
just, we gotta get habits down. We gotta fucking track your food. We gotta get protein in. We gotta get your steps up. And we sit on the same call. And then it would finally click. And once that happened, that's when the weight would start to drop. Like
Yeah,
there's
well,
periods where our weight or your weight did not change. And it's just like
yeah,
you come to me, it's like, yo, I know I didn't do it. I know I didn't get done. It's like,
yeah,
okay, what do we do next week? And we make the changes. So
yeah.
grateful for you reaching out, bro. Grateful to be actually fucking working with you. I know
Yeah.
we're just getting started, so it's gonna be crazy. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. No problem about it.